You know that feeling? Mindlessly scrolling on your phone? And you think, man, what if I could turn this time into actual cash? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to break down. I've got a super simple 5-step guide to get your very first side hustle off the ground. So let's do this.
All right, here is our quest map for today. Think of it like a video game. First, we'll find your superpower. Then, we'll pick your first mission, figure out how to master your time, spread the word, and finally, level up your hustle. By the end of this, you're going to have a crystal clear path from just an idea to actual income.
So, I gotta ask, are you really ready? Ready to swap that endless scrolling for some actual earning? To take a skill you already have and turn it into something real? If you're nodding your head right now, then let's jump right in.
Okay, first things first. Section 1, find your superpower. And listen, I'm not talking about needing to learn some brand new, complicated skill from scratch. No way. This is all about uncovering the amazing talents you already possess.
No, really, take a second and think about this. What are you good at? What do your friends always ask you for help with? What's the stuff you do just for fun, when nobody's watching? Maybe there's a subject in school you just get. The secret to an amazing side hustle is finding that perfect sweet spot, you know? Right where your talent and your passion collide.
Just look at how this works in the real world. If you love gaming, you could literally become a game coach for other players. Are you acing your math class? Boom, that's a tutoring business just waiting to launch. If you're great at art, you could be selling custom illustrations online. And all that time you spend on social media, that's a legit skill. You could manage accounts for small businesses. See? Your hobby isn't just a hobby, it's your head start.
Okay, so once you've zeroed in on your superpower, it is time for Section 2, pick your first mission. And the key here is choosing an opportunity that doesn't cost a ton of money to get started. We want something that's super low risk for your first go-around.
Let's break this down, because the trade-offs are super important. Take a look. You've got tutoring and freelancing. See how they have very low startup costs and flexible time, plus high earning potential? That is an awesome combination to start with. Then you have something like content creation. It's low cost, sure, but it can take a lot of time before you see any money. So use this chart to figure out what mission makes the most sense for you, right here, right now.
All right, you've got your idea. Now comes what might be the single most crucial part of this whole thing. Section 3, master your time. Because look, a side hustle should add to your life, not become this giant stress monster that takes it over. It's all about that smart balance.
And let's be super clear about what we mean by time management. This is not about working yourself to the bone 24/7. It's the complete opposite. It's the art of dedicating these small, specific blocks of time to your hustle so you can still crush your homework, see your friends, and, actually have a life.
And here's a crazy simple plan to make it happen. Step 1, get a calendar and block out your non-negotiables. School, sports, homework, put them in first. Step 2, find just 3 or 4 little empty slots in your week. We're talking 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Step 3, dedicate those slots only to your hustle. And step 4, the most important part, stick to the plan. That consistency is everything.
Okay, you've mastered your time. You've got the slots picked out. Now you just need one thing, customers. Which brings us to Section 4, spread the word. It's time to let people know you're in business.
And please, don't let that word marketing freak you out. It sounds so big and official, right? But your goal is actually super simple. Just let people know what you're offering and how it can help them. That's it. It's not a complicated formula. It's just starting a conversation.
And here are some dead simple ways to get that conversation going. First, tell your friends and family. That's your first team of supporters. Then, throw up a simple social media page for your service. It's like your own little online shop. And this is a big one. The second you have a happy customer, ask them for a quick review or a referral. Seriously, word of mouth is pure gold.
Which brings us to the final and maybe the most exciting part. Section 5, level up your hustle. This is where we take that little bit of early success and start to grow it into something much, much bigger.
So when you're just starting out, making your first $100 a month, man, that feels like $1 million, doesn't it? And it should, because it's not just money. It is proof. It's proof that your idea works, proof that people will pay you for what you can do. That is a massive milestone.
But listen, that's just the beginning. That's the launch pad. Because with a little consistency and a few smart moves, that $100 can easily turn into $500 a month or even more. That's the potential we're talking about.
So the big question is, how do you make that leap? Well, it's pretty straightforward. Once you get more confident, you can raise your prices a little bit. Make it a habit to ask every single happy client for a referral. That's your growth engine right there. Maybe you can expand what you offer, like going from just math tutoring to science too. And just keep building up that online presence to find people you don't even know yet.
But, at the end of the day, this whole thing is about so much more than the money. It really is. Think about it. Your first side hustle is like the best business class you'll ever take. You're learning, you're growing, and most importantly, you're proving to yourself that you can build something from nothing.
So I'm going to leave you with this one last thought. We've gone through the whole quest map together, right? From finding your superpower all the way to leveling up your hustle. The only question left is, what are you going to do about it? What side hustle will you start today?